Each one of us is born with a potential so vast, so electric, that we barely touch a fraction of it in a lifetime. The real tragedy is not that we are limited, the real tragedy is that we often limit ourselves. Today, I want to invite you to step beyond that invisible wall, not with sheer willpower alone, but with a deep understanding of the science behind what truly drives us. Because when you understand motivation at its core, you stop seeing your dreams as distant and start seeing them as inevitable. Science tells us something beautiful about human motivation. It is not fixed, it is not rationed, and it is not reserved for the chosen few. It is something we can all access, something we can cultivate like a fire that grows stronger with every bit of attention we give it. Yet most of us wait, hoping for motivation to strike like lightning. We sit still, we hope for energy, for clarity, for inspiration. But motivation is not magic. It's biology, it's psychology, and it's strategy. Inside your brain, there is a powerful chemical called dopamine. Many people mistake it for the pleasure molecule, but it is actually the molecule of anticipation and drive. It doesn't flood your system when you achieve your goal, it floods your system when you move toward it. Progress, even tiny progress, sparks a powerful feedback loop that fuels you to keep going. Every time you take a step forward, your brain rewards you, not because you have arrived, but because you have dared to move. And this is why setting clear, meaningful goals is not just good advice, it's essential science. When you define exactly what you want, your brain aligns its forces, focusing attention, memory, and energy toward the target. A vague goal like, be successful, leaves your brain wandering in confusion. But a precise goal like, write a book, start a business, run a marathon, gives your mind a bullseye. It gives your motivation a home. But goals alone are not enough. The way we think about ourselves matters even more. Research from Carol Dweck on the growth mindset reveals something profoundly simple. People who believe they can grow and change, do. Those who see their abilities as flexible and expandable are willing to embrace challenges, to risk failure, to stay resilient through difficulty. And in that grit, in that perseverance, their motivation becomes nearly unbreakable. On the other hand, those who believe their talents are fixed shy away from effort, fearing it will expose their inadequacy. They protect their ego at the cost of their dreams. The truth is, your potential is not fixed. It is elastic. It stretches and expands with every experience, every lesson, every brave attempt you make. Still, even with the right goals and the right mindset, many people stumble because they underestimate the power of their environment. Motivation does not live in a vacuum. It breathes through the spaces you inhabit, the people you surround yourself with, the habits you build. If you want to unlock your potential, you must become the architect of your surroundings. Create a space that whispers possibility to you. Surround yourself with individuals who ignite your energy rather than drain it. Build daily habits that move you, however slightly, in the direction of your dreams. Success is never the result of one heroic leap. It is the result of 1,000 small nudges in the right direction, repeated consistently, even when you don't feel like it. And here's the secret most people miss. Motivation is not something you have. It's something you generate. Action comes first. Feeling comes second. If you wait until you feel motivated to act, you'll wait forever. But if you act first, even small, even clumsy, even uncertain, motivation catches up with you. It rushes in, like a loyal companion once it sees you moving. This is why the first step, no matter how tiny, is sacred. The brain loves momentum. A single push forward often breaks the inertia that felt impossible to overcome. Once you start, even imperfectly, you create a rhythm, and rhythm creates belief. Every day you show up, every day you choose action over comfort, you build evidence that you are the kind of person who pursues what matters. Unlocking your potential is not a one-time event. It is a living process. You will falter. You will question yourself. You will face moments when quitting seems easier than continuing. And that's exactly when the science of motivation must become your ally. Remember, your brain is wired for progress, not perfection. It craves the next step, not the final destination. Feed it that next step. Feed it a reason to believe. Feed it the powerful story that you are not finished yet, that you are becoming more with every single effort you make. In the end, motivation is not a gift handed down from the heavens. It is a decision, made moment after moment, to act in service of the person you are meant to become. You are not waiting to find your potential. You are creating it, sculpting it, breathing life into it every time you refuse to settle for less. The science is clear. Motivation is not mysterious. It is a tool, a force you can tap into, once you stop waiting for it and start building it, piece by piece, choice by choice. You were not born to be a spectator.